Hello and welcome back to the Roundup. I'm your host Kat Vickers, and today's episode is brought to you in conjunction with Fight Store MMA and of course MMAPLUS magazine. Let's take a look at today's stories. Ultimate Challenge MMA returns to London's Troxy Theatre this weekend for its 36th show and is headlined by fan favourite Nick Headhunter Chapman taking on Carl Kinslow for the vacant light heavyweight title. This fight is expected to be an explosive encounter, with both fighters expected to leave it all in the ring. In the co-main event, Charlie Leary of Team Crossface will take on current UK One champion and the man they call Mr. Pain Jermaine Facey for the vacant UCMMA lightweight title. Leary goes into this fight fresh off an impressive triangle choke submission win against Ben McGonigal at UCMMA 35, whereas his opponent Facey will return to action for the first time since a controversial end to his fight with former student Jordan Wright at UCMMA 33. For an in-depth preview of UCMMA 36, check out MMAPLUS.co.uk. British UFC bantamweight Vaughan Lee has been tasked with welcoming unbeaten RFA flyweight champion Sergio "The Phenom" Pettis after the 20-year-old signed for the world's #1 MMA promotion. Pettis, who is the younger brother of current UFC lightweight champion Anthony "Showtime" Pettis, has amassed an impressive 9-0 record since he made his debut 2 years ago. Pettis will face his toughest test to date in Lee, who is an exciting veteran himself with 5 UFC appearances. The two contenders will meet at UFC 167. Check out all the info at MMAPlus.co.uk. And it's competition time here at MMA+, and this prize was a pair of tickets to this weekend's UCMMA 36. To stand a chance of winning, entrants were simply required to tell us what UCMMA stands for. The Roundup is pleased to announce the winner is Winnie Ijo. I apologise if that's not the right pronunciation, Winnie, who is from London. Big congrats on your prize and enjoy your evening. In a shocking Twitter rant, UFC flyweight Ian Uncle Creepy McCall used the social networking site to criticise the homeless. McCall said, "I hate the homeless. I don't feel sorry for you. If you want change, then let me throw it as hard as I can at your dirty face." When challenged over his controversial comments, the former flyweight title contender would then go on to continue his rant by saying, "Hate me all you want, I've been homeless and stung out. I changed that part of my life, no sympathy for junkies who talk shit to me for no reason." This outburst could leave the fighter in hot water with the top brass at the UFC. MMA+ will bring you more news on the story as we get it. And finally, it's time for the Roundup's countdown of September's top 5 fights. First up at number 5, Mahmoud Bezarati versus Kurt Warburton. At number 4, Joe Schilling versus Artem Levin. At 3, Ronaldo Souza versus Yushin Okami. At number 2, Henan Barao versus Eddie Wineland. And at number 1, it's the instant classic that was the light heavyweight title fight between John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. The fight surely is the fight of the year and will be extremely hard to top in the remaining months of 2013. This episode of The Roundup was brought to you in conjunction with Fight Store MMA and MMAPLUS magazine.